Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever guide with my own voice. I am definitely not reading a script at all. Anyways, today we are gonna get more of the endings in this underrated gem of a game. This game is simplistic, yet I find it very interesting. There is a bunch of lore in this game too. Please play this game, you won't regret this decision. Regardless, let the guide commence. Sandvich. Get it? Because that edible object is like half of a sandwich and V is half of W? Never mind. Anyways, just get the sandwich next to the refrigerator. This is like one of the easiest endings to do, yet I have to yap about it. Sorry if I came too aggressive, by the way. Once you get that sandwich, you'll be then greeted by none other than Heavy from Team Fortress. I don't know why he's here, but I'm sure that sandwich is very important to him.
He's nice.
In the cost of death, at least we got the sandwich ending. On to the next one! To get the next ending, which is like one of the most tedious things in the entire game, we shall start by collecting some ticks. We'll be holding on to this for a while. Once you go outside, you might find a vending machine that is asking for some Bloxy Colas and Bridges Brew. That is why I want you guys to get some sticks in the game so that you can buy those in the shop as well. How's your day? Mine's doing great so far. I hope that yours is great too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but I'm not forcing you to do it, alright? You can subscribe if you want to, anytime. Anyways, enjoy your day. Once you are finished with this segment of the grind, be sure to rejoin the game. Then you'll notice something very peculiar. Why did the vending machine from earlier spawn right in my room? Honestly, I think it became sentient. Once you are outside, you should develop a conversation with a talking manhole cover. Nah, I'm sure that's just a rat speaking. However, it's unusual that a rat can talk. Why am I questioning it? This is a fictional masterpiece. Nonetheless, all you have to do is to deliver some Bloxy Colas to the manhole cover. When will the grind end? After that one heck of a grind fest, the sewer is glowing for some reason. I'm sure nothing will happen if I leave and rejoin, right? Once you are back in the game kind of changes, I guess? Oh. Now the game is encouraging us to go outside. That's a good thing. Sometimes experiencing the outdoors will make us feel pretty good. Uh-oh! It seems that something completely unexpected will occur. Anyways, in order to survive, just go to the shop. Yeah, the cashier will notice that something off is going on. I'm referring to the soda flood, of course. If your attention span is as low as a goldfish's, have a fun time surviving the dialogue. All you have to do is to always be patient. Alright, we are in the bunker. I shall put your attention spans to the test now. Thank you so much for enduring the dialogues. Now, it's time for the most time-wasting ending ever. Welcome to the second to the last ending of the video. In order to obtain this ending, do you know what we are supposed to do for this certain ending? We must do the following steps, which are 1. Wait for a couple of 100 seconds. 2. Enter the freezer. And 3. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what to put here. The cashier is now on his break. Now's your chance to... now's your chance to do the second step mentioned earlier. Also, remember that you are literally stuck in this 4.99 high quality freezer forever. At least you can have a picnic or play Uno with yourself. Nah, who am I kidding? Those cards cannot be interacted with. If you want to activate the ending sequence, just interact with the door. Here we are. The final ending of this video. What is going on? So basically, the endings that I receive will let the game earn more data to the point where the data storage is full, which results in the game leaking it all and causing a glitch. I'm not that smart, so correct me if I'm wrong. Now, let me voice act for these NPCs. Of course, you don't speak. Possibly because this game was not programmed with dialogue choices. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Dummy, kind of a dumb name, but I can't really speak for myself. Greetings, Random Bloxy 1035. So nice to finally meet you. So nice after having my brain become numb for all eternity and not being able to move from one spot. What? I must say, I have not seen your kind in quite a while. Not after they left. This world is quite confusing. I have not seen it in this state before, but of course, my first memories of this place is a blur. I do remember it being green and flat, but I do like the abstract look as well as the color purple. Can you please stop interrupting me? Oh, I'm sorry. Please, enlighten me with what you're going to say. Please, I want to hear your awe-inspiring thought. I'd love to hear it. Hey buddy, does your entire personality only revolve around the idea of being an awful person? Because that sure is sad. And is yours just being a poorly written one-dimensional character whose only purpose is to sell items to players? You're literally just a cashier! Anyway, I'm just going to assume all this isn't part of questionable game design and is actually a result of a glitch. Apparently, it seems that the world has exceeded its data limit. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And now it appears the world is breaking apart. Worst of all, it seems that the endings are breaking apart as well. The endings, the main gimmick of this world. They are not present, the world will fully break. The endings are represented by their respective items. Unfortunately, those items are now out of place due to this world-breaking bug. If the items drift too far away from the core of this world, there won't be ever a snack to get again. You'll have to retrieve them, gather them all up in one place to make the place whole again. Use the breakfast machine behind me to combine all the endings together. Does the terrain seem unnavigable? I understand. This game wasn't intended for jumping. Don't worry, I'll set your character to its default settings. Now hurry up! Seems like this world is breaking up down as we speak. If you haven't been listening to the dialogue, we need to collect the items that correspond with the endings in this game. First, let's get the items that represent the breakfast ending. Just saying, since I'm doing that first in the background. For the next ending that I need, I will collect the orange. It is located at its usual spot, which is in a fruit basket on a dining table. The next thing that I am gonna do is to collect a small version of the freezer, so that I will obtain the freezer ending. Also, be sure to collect the ticks that you might pass by. Sooner or later, you need to buy Bloxy Colas from the vending machine in order to deliver them to the sewer. I am not sure if the playable character will die when they fall to the void. Hopefully not. Next thing I shall do is to get the chips for the chips ending. Some of the endings here only require you to acquire a specific item. I deeply apologize for not speeding up some meaningless sections because it will ruin the flow of the video. All you have to do is to turn on the stove and grab the fire. If only there was a special animation when interacting with the fire to give it a more realistic feeling. Anywho, we shall deliver the fire to the big breakfast machine. Oh look! The house is on fire. Whatever shall we do? Anyways, I'm doing the process of collecting a bedsheet for the machine to merge it with the other items. By the way, I will voice act for the rest of the video when I trigger a dialogue section.
Now I shall aim for the sword that dwells over this spot type of area.
If you are hearing this message, that part before it is really weird. What? Oh, you want the shoplift ending, right? Do I just recreate the ending? Okay. What was my line again?
Hey you've been stealing from my store. I'm going to steal your life.
Whatever this shoplift ending is, it has to be represented by an item. What? But there's no item associated with it. I mean, you're the reason for that ending to exist, right? Something like your hat would work. I am not giving them my visor.
Do it or else I'll steal your life.
Fine. I don't want to waste any more time, so I'll create a speedy montage for the sake of it. Hey, if you were watching the video until this point, I appreciate that. Finally, we are finished with this ending. It's about time. Is that everything? Considering that we've moved to this spot, I guess so. Let's turn it on. You see up there? That's the result of mashing everything ending into a physical brick. That thing is like the world's core. More like a SNACKCORE.
What? Where am I?
Oh, never mind. It isn't a world core. That is a talking brick.
Geez, this place looks like it's seen better days. Howdy, I'm Cube. Q for short. I came here because there appeared to be an anomaly in this universe.
Universe? You mean there's alternate universes?
Well, there are more like experiences or games. But listen, I don't have a lot of time to explain. This world is in great danger. This world has exceeded its data storage limit. Now all this data is leaking everywhere and making everything glitchy. Most of the bandwidth seems to be coming from these endings. These endings strangely seem to have a large file size. By the way, totally unrelated, but what is this machine right here? I find it interesting.
Breakfast machine. Apparently it just combines items together. We just shoved a physical representation of every ending inside it.
What? Why would you do that?
To keep the world from breaking. Since the endings are the core of this world, they have to be together.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But this world is a different case. This world is, well, most of its code is inefficient. That's why this world's data storage has so little capacity. One ending was a little much for this world, but putting every single ending in one spot and having all the game process it all, the game's going to crash any second now!
What? Nah, I don't even know what that means. This game isn't going to crash. Wow, thank you so much for watching the video. I never expected to finish this video in a long time. I have thought to abandon it once. Did I cook a 5-star meal? Alright, bye!